Welcome, guys. 9th of June, July. Quite a nice volatility is coming up our way. And I'm kind of expecting we're going to do some more bigger things on the way up and down. But the thing is, right now, we are facing a little bit more to go higher. But every single time we're coming to a point of resistance, we are failing it constantly and we're bouncing it back and forward from it. So, by that saying, I'm not going to cover a lot that Viking did already today, but just going to skim through some things that I want to show up. Two of the bigger walls got pulled while we are aiming for it. So far, right now, the next one is going to be around 109.9-ish area. Quite big one as well. 800 bits are laying there. After that, we have 650 around it. So let's see if that's going to hold or be pulled. If one of those is going to be pulled, while we're going to come close to it, then, I mean, 140, 150 area, it's going to be on the table because not much is going to hold us anymore. We are freaking squeezing through to this price action for so long already. It's been a while that I see did kind of that price action, but a bigger squeeze. But there is some things to cover as well in the meanwhile. Let's have a look on wicks. Wicks are still facing to the downside. That's potentially good, but every single time we receive a hidden or regular divergence on the oscillator or on the on-chain, we had quite a big bounce from it, and significant as well. Right now, we technically still forming a divergence. It didn't been confirmed yet, but we still do. So if on the daily it's going to be fired one of the hidden or the regular one, we might face another leg up or a small volatility event coming up, right? That's so to say, on the weekly, we are kind of doing exactly the same momentum as we've been doing it over here on this kind of leg down. So, I mean, assuming if you're going to continue doing exactly the same thing, grinding to the downside, one on another day, we will have a volatility movement on the VIX, right? So that's what I'm kind of aiming in and keeping an eye on the daily on it. If things gonna start to change, or the signal over here is gonna be alerting or flicking, then I will be alert because I have some alerts set up on it. So that's fine as well. So far, that played out. That's what I'm aiming for. If it's still gonna continue go lower, then eventually Bitcoin's gonna skyrocket. Then, still 150 X's above us are not fully grabbed. We did some of them on the way up today on the market open. There's still more to do that, but we are squeezing. The squeeze is horrendous. Like, seriously, what we are doing over here and through the last week, it's been quite boring to watch it. That's why I'm not really paying attention that much on the Bitcoin right now, more or less on some of the alts, not on all of them. I have my favorites one while I'm trading. The rest, I'm not really giving shit about that. So there is still potential to go higher eventually, because the 4-hour close, what we had last 4-hour-ish, it's been undecided. So we still can go higher or lower on that one. It more says we're going to dive in on the 1 hour. Oscillator is still facing to go higher. Volume, there is not much volume on it, so there's no need to look at that. Like you see already on the large caps, we are kind of middling technically. Shitties are taken over, and alt as well. So if you are in those kind of positions, then happy you. Over here, it's not much to say as well. There's the biggest squeeze ever happening right now, what I really saw it in a while. So if any of them is going to start to pop, then that's going to be significant to look at it. So far, DEX, exchanges, sports, and metaverse are kind of hot, I guess. Memes as well, but okay, is what it is. Bitcoin is still a little bit leading. ETH is picking up, and hype is cooling off. So that's quite a flip as well. If you are aiming for those one of those three, and memes are a little bit lower on the side. Dixie turning around already, so let's see if that's gonna start to fail on it. If not, then we might turn around. There is one more thing that I want to mention on the volume wise. I'm not sure if you guys are using that. If not, then not big deal. It's a 24 hours volume on a BitMax, and literally the lowest that we've been like right now, it's been last year in June or August-ish. So we literally doing the lowest volume ever right now on Bitcoin. So if that start to pop, then you will see significant move on that one as well. Still on the all around volume, we kind of dead on that one. So that says as well quite enough about the incoming orders and outgoing orders on Bitcoin, right? It's nice to keep an eye on that one as well. Let's put this on VIX. Yeah, daily, it's fine. All right. Tokens, then Bitcoin. Of course, I'm gonna look at 1 hour because 4 hour it's really too boring to look at it. We see some regular divergence, bearish divergence coming into play, right? We saw already the move to the downside from the market open. We had the literally the touch of 1097 for the third time already in a row. So how many times we're gonna do that? I mean, maybe that's the fourth time it's gonna keep going higher. Let's see. We had a sneaky close on the daily. Not really a sneaky close. It's quite obvious we closed below that. So any failure of a retest again of the weekly, we might go lower. Let's see. So far, we're still holding it. We had a significant buyback on 1 hour as well. But that's why we have undecided candle on the 4 hour. We didn't broke yet anything on the 1 hour. But the oscillator 1 hour starts to get a little bit overheated, right? We still have some room to run, of course. That's obvious. Looking at the bot as well, the stop loss are coming quite close as well to the positions, and eventually, if you look at the squeeze, we still might to go a little bit higher for that one. But there is shitloads of overlapping order blocks above us. Sorry, it's been a while that I saw that heavy on it, especially on the percentage wise and on the volume what it says on it. So it's quite hard to pass to that through that wall right now. We are literally trading inside the band. So let's see if we start to break anything and start literally closing 4 hour below the daily, then we might see the price action to go like literally 107.8 straight. And if that's not gonna hold us, then Q3 is on the chart. Sorry, Q3 is on the charts. I had a sip of coffee. Yeah, it's not much actually to say about Bitcoin because it's really boring, grinding, and it's really much to talk about it, I guess, right now. So technically what I'm aiming really right now is to, if we're gonna see any break on it, this is my area that I'm gonna long the shit out of it. If not a little bit higher, it's 107, 106.2-ish area. This is still what I'm aiming for. Right, if we start to break. If not, then the rest of my longs from the February-ish area, I'm gonna go and do the things, whatever. So far, I'm not really looking. I'm not really keen as well to short this because I've been shortening it already for quite a long time and I'm bored of it and I'm letting it run as this. I don't care about Bitcoin that much so far. The bands, we are really in the core of it, so literally like both ways been grabbing 150x's and there's some of them left more to the downside, so maybe that's going to be more appealing to grab. So far as the close on 1 hour, how it looks like, we might go lower, right? It doesn't give me any strength that it might hold yet, so let's see how that's going to play out. And volume wise, yeah, we still are above the point of control, so that's the positive about it. If we start to grind above this area and keep grinding to go higher, then we're gonna pop this one way or another way. So that's good, I guess. That's fine. 4 hour-ish undecided candle as well. Bullish, but still undecided. So let's see what the next 4 hours is gonna bring us right now. So that's gonna be more significant for the direction that we might go. for it. If we start to break literally and close a little bit below 108-ish area, then this area might not even hold, right? Because we've been trying to hold it for so long already. So the strength is getting a little bit decreasing, I guess you can say. So yeah, that's a little bit more on it. Daily, still not really keen on closes right now. We didn't close above the 109 yet, so not much to say about that. Weekly and monthly is gonna be bullish, and it's still facing to go higher. So take it what it is, right? This is the already fourth monthly bullish candle we have. Let's see if that's gonna be the area that we're gonna do something like this. Maybe, who knows? It's all gonna be clear in, I guess, day 2, maybe 3, maybe this week even. Let's see. So yeah, that's on 4-hour. Let's put it back. And let's have a look on hype. Literally, it's, I guess, front running a little bit Bitcoin. On the stream, what Viking was doing, the market update, you saw that hype did already this move to the downside before Bitcoin did it. And I don't know, that's why I'm kind of keying on it, like to see any movements before Bitcoin's gonna do. So predictions on the hype, it can be good made as well if you want to see which way Bitcoin might trade or not, or it might retrace or hold or whatever. Just because same over here, we didn't break the structure, right? We didn't, wait, that's the wrong one. We didn't close anything above this structure, 109.3, right? So technically, it was a need for hype to push it higher and close above this structure as well, right? So for me, it says as well, like the strength, they're holding it back on hype to go higher just because Bitcoin might not do the move or might not close above it. If they start to close, then this is gonna fucking spike higher and it's gonna see something like this kind of volatility move, right? That's why I'm aiming to look at both of them at the same time as well, to see which one's gonna do the move first, and then you're gonna might see more the prediction what Bitcoin or hype's gonna follow, right? So far, if hype's not gonna break this high, I'm assuming Bitcoin's not gonna do that as well, right? Yes, we've been there. We've been there for fucking 4 times already on this 109.7 area, but we still didn't close anything above it, right? We might do it right now, and we're gonna see it on the stream that this is gonna fucking pop up and do the move as well. But then it's gonna be much more clearer. So that's approach as well on hype. I'm still aiming for June. I'm not sure if we're gonna even get that one, if Bitcoin is not gonna start to break anything to the downside. If so, no, then my longs already from I guess June 8.6, and I have one more are still gonna run. I'm not really keen on shorting it yet, and just because I'm not really like watching the charts lately and taking a little bit more time for myself and things around me, because of the price section is so boring and so dead. So that's a little bit my takeaway on it. Injective, still May. I'm kind of aiming for that we might see that, but I'm not sure because we're still holding the $10 position, and that's quite good. I'm a little bit long on that one. If we start to break 110-ish area, then yeah, might be, but we're gonna wick into it and just straight having a buyback from it, just because we are kind of grinding into the band, lower band, of course. And we have the hidden bearish divergence on it. So I'm still a little bit long, but I'm aiming more to May. Right? If we're not gonna regain the Q3, like we didn't do it like twice already on that one, I'm still aiming gonna go a little bit lower on that. But it all depends, of course, what Bitcoin's gonna do, which move, and in which direction it's gonna behave, right? So that's what I'm aiming for on Injective. It's gonna be technically the same. I'm just still a little bit in that long on it, but it's grinding to the downside, and that's why I'm kind of more keen on the 0.16 area. if we start doing this, then we're gonna deploy it and fucking skyrocket from it, right? So it's still grinding, collecting the freaking liquidity, and yeah, I'm more to the downside on it a little bit, and then do the one more leg down and skyrocketing. I'm still having we're gonna do the 0.34 on it, or come close to Q4 around this area, or even higher, who knows? But that's the first aim what I'm having on it. So yeah, this is what I'm aiming for. We still didn't get it. Yes, we did the higher low, but technically we settled lower low already on it, right? So that's why I'm a little bit more aiming that we're gonna go a little bit lower on it. And we start to break, fail on the previous daily, now close below the daily and the previous daily again. So yeah, it's enough failures for me to say we might even go a little bit lower, dip into this, come maybe into that pocket what we're having over here on the order books, and then we can send it, right? That's what I'm aiming for on per. Solana, that one, I'm quite surprised how that played off actually, because it was a YOLO long for me. I rarely do that kind of stuff on it, and it played quite good, and it's still holding, right? So if you look at this area of swing, we quite holding it. We regained that. We didn't regain this swing, but we still regained the previous one, so that's good. And who knows, we literally even one can go to June on that one, right? If we start to fail that, we can come to May and regain or retest March or May on it. So yeah, I'm not really sure if you're gonna, I mean, it all depends, of course, what Bitcoin's gonna do, but still, technically, it's still good and nice trade for it. So great stuff on that one. Cookie, not really post. I mean, yeah, could pop off as well. Like, it's technically doing kind of this structure, but I don't want to go a little bit lower on that one. That one is still open, but it's really low position. I took most of the profit already on it. So technically, we're still holding a higher low on it, so that's great. Good stuff. Right now, I just really want to regain the weekly on it to see any strength and maybe reload my long on it. But yeah, if we start to break lower, I still have some alerts going on below that, but I'm not sure if we're gonna go lower than that, but still possible. Right, so that's nice to see. Party holding Q4, great. That's my pop off. So any buy around this area, it's quite good on the 4-hour right now in my perspective. If you see this and RSI turning around, then that's could be a really good buy holding June. If you close above the June, then yeah. And technically what you are having right here as well, it's your amazing Stubafips, right? So that's a great buy over here. Yeah, that gotta pop if we're gonna hold it. That's good. I like this structure that they bowed it back quite heavily over here. So yeah, but yeah, make sure, because we are facing to the bigger resistance above us. So if you're gonna come close to it, then yeah, take some profit on it if you're gonna take this trade, or if you are already in a trade. But yeah, that one is really good. It's holding quite good. I like it. I like it on the 4-hour. Yeah, there's still some room, but anyhow, looks good. Render after the pop of the lows. Yeah, we still grinding it. We regain that hold. Oh, that's a nice hold on it. Right now we need to yeah, close above Q2. That's the aim for render. If we start to close above the Q2, then I might put some bigger longs on that one. So far, we're still grinding it, and same as Bitcoin, right? If this is your resistance, then that's what you need to regain. This is the main key, what you need to regain. We've been higher, but we still didn't close anything above it, and we didn't regain it. So now that's the move right now. If you're gonna hold it, and 4-hour we still can go higher, and that's what you want to see. Close above it, Come here, long this area again, and off you go to March and June, I guess. Yeah. Not sure if this is even worth to talk about it, because we still didn't technically regain anything. Unfortunate, and right now what you're doing is this. So now if you really want to see any movement on grass, then you need to hold this Q3. Now I would like to see that front run it quite heavily as well, and doing this. That's gonna give you the perfect V bottom as well. Yeah, that's what I will look for. So if you're keen on it, then be my guest. This one did quite a nice move. We didn't really expect it to do it, but now we start to fail some of the things that I don't like. Alts, weekly, H3 to the T, Q3, and yearly right now as well, if you're gonna backtest it. That's a pain in the ass, but fortunately we didn't regain this structure, but on the lower time frame you still broke your 1 hour structure. So it's still, if you can regain this or hold the 1031, then that's maybe your go-to, right? So technically right now, fail this, go here, and then start to regain it, right? Like this anymore. This is what you are looking right now. This need to hold. Otherwise, if you start to fail 102, oh boy, Q2 is on the play, right? You want to retest this area then. Coming back, retest, fill the gap fully. What we have of fair value gap, not really gap, fair value gap. Come close to Q2, and that's you go. If not, then May, but you don't want that. That's gonna be a freaking drop of 40%. No, let's not do that. Again, it all depends what Bitcoin's gonna do in day 2, maybe a couple days from to the next week, because finally we will need to see any kind of bigger movement on it, right? Sui, same thing as render, technically same structure, and still didn't come close to it, so that's all good. Let's have a look on it. Regain, fail that, so that's, see, and you had a failure over here. That was quite significant. Failure, we came back and rebuy it right now and start to hold. That rebuy was quite strong, right? So that's good. You want to see that, and you want to see holding March and keeping that. And I guess that one's gonna go off. Looking now by the price action, how it's get hold, the rebuy of it, we really gonna go for June. Yeah. And then again, June, right? Retest of bearish retest of December, coming lower, holding this price action, and off you go again. Undo. Yeah, you're facing to go to resistance on it. June, flip June, and we're gonna go to May and start to regain. If you regain May, that's good, because then you start to regain your higher time frame price action finally, and you might go even higher for it. But the thing is as well on undo, there's still some, that rebuy was quite good, definitely, and still you have some facing some resistance above us. That's the last one before we're gonna go for the all-time high on it. Right. Let me have a look on the bits. Something happening? Not much. Good. Forget I'm even gonna look at the XRP. Deep. Nice rebuy. Holding June Q2. Right? Yeah, that's good. And now we are faced to go May. Yeah, that's still good. You really want to regain your 0.16 to go higher. If we start to failing around this area, then we might come back and retest the lows. But I would not like that to do something like this again. Trump? It's not much happening on Trump. It's still on $8. Like, okay, technically, let's get rid of this. Technically, right now, what you're having, yes, you still BFib, right, or whatever. Yes, you are. But then again, I'm seeing this doing that. Why? Because it freaking always did that. This was the only regain of this structure before breaking it again. So, sorry, after breaking it again. So, still, yeah, you've yellow long it, right? Yeah, if you want that, go ahead, be my guest. But if that starts failing, then you're really aiming for this 7.6. So that's the drop of 10% ish. So yeah, it's up to you. I'm not really like keen on longing this at all. There are better coins. Definitely much more better coins to even look for longs or to trade from it. Like for example, if you want to have any memes, then Doge. Like this, I've been mentioning as well on the not last of the previous stream. Quite good buyback. We're holding the structure and the Q3. That's why I really wanted together with Q2, of course. Right now, regaining May, you flipping go to March and June, right? You need to flip this structure to go higher on Doge, for example, right? And then you are aiming to your 0.25. So yeah, great stuff on that one, if you like. Crypto.com, other push. Like people are panicking, or not really panicking, like surprising that it doing that kind of movements. I mean, this is the only thing what crypto.com does, right? It have like aggressive parabolic moves, and then it's just cool off, grind to the downside again, cool off constantly again. It's the only thing what it does. So I'm not really surprised that it did. I mean, unfortunately, didn't freaking gain anything. So either not Q2, but and it starts already decreasing on the high time frame bots. So HFT, sorry. So yeah, it's what it is. Something else, ADA, we mentioned as well lately. Let's wait. Did it broke the lows? Oh, and that's as well a sneaky freaking low on it. So yeah, technically it wick into the lows and we close below the daily structure. So yes, right, we close below. So that one is quite bearish close on the daily, of course, looking at it. So, but still, if you are aiming for the resistance, then that's as well like another 45%. So can be a great move if you're gonna bounce from it, right? Anything else interesting happening over here? Fuck is doing this? Yeah, that can't even die for me. AVAX struggling a little bit with Q2. Unfortunately. Fuck, I really wish it could regain the 19 area. Because then you can seriously aiming for the 20-ish price. So far, you're gonna grind. And this is what's gonna happen on most of the coins. If Bitcoin's gonna freaking do the move to the downside, like, right, and all of the coins doing this, grind, then you're gonna have something like this, and then you're gonna pick it up. Why? Liquidation. But it's all about what Bitcoin gonna do right now. Everything is waiting for it. You can see on every single chart, everything is really, really waiting. And this as well, it can pop, right? If you fucking use your triangle of bullshit. So this can go pick, and then do this, right? Like it's always did. So yeah. So far, it's kind of holding it right. Regain that. Yeah. Flip your weekly. I could be more positive on it. Flip the weekly, come back, retest, and then you can go for Q3 on it. If you watch the price action closely, right? If you just YOLOing, then you might guess. Yeah. That one has some aggressive moves as well. But yeah, this shows that it will pop sooner or later. But that's the thing. Like Bitcoin's gonna do like 10K move, and this freaking goes off the moon. Anything else, guys? Oh, I just did arrow, so lucky you. What are you just? Oh, you're using my event for botting? Cool, cool. Mm. Yeah, win rates, change. Yeah, definitely. Like if you start seriously breaking some stuff to the upside and regaining the highs, then yeah, everything else gonna go off, right? Same. Looking at where is this bullshit? I mean, Dixie is still aiming to go higher, so that's already like I don't know. Oh no, it start to cool off finally. That's good. You want that? And there you go. The volatility coming into it, but gold is moving as well, so that's already iffy for me. But we have some movement to the downside on dominance, right? The thing is, it's all fine, but we still didn't break anything. We really want to to decrease on dominance and move on the Bitcoin, and then freaking alts will skyrocket, right? We need that move on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's gonna freaking fall as well, then not much gonna happening on it, right? I mean, yeah, some alts gonna pop as well, but or go for the buy and for a bit, but it's not gonna be significant as we want to. And it's I have been listening to you, bro. I mean, it's not gonna be that. Thank you very much that you've been listening to me. Okay. It's not that we're gonna wait for like really long. It starts to like decreasing, right? And yeah, we might see something like this, and then another pop. Like, I'm still like facing that we might see 70% on it, but that's weird because it's still like quite a way up. But the dominance to do that is nothing major, right? Because like I mean, freaking hell, we did in so many times the 10% move on it, so that's not big on it. But still, like, where did we broke stuff? Like freaking none. Like since the beginning of the whole move, we didn't broke any single thing. Like either way, we had this like this whole move to the downside, and like low key we broke this, but nothing major. Like we literally turn around on the freaking 55%. Same here. We turn around. So I mean, can we do it again? Like, yeah, of course we can. That's the whole key. Like, only like you really want to see this happening straight ahead. Like right now, we're decreasing on Bitcoin, on the dominance, right? But Bitcoin, like, freaking hell, are we gonna pop this shit or not? Like, that's the whole idea. If it can do it, then we're going off and quite heavily as well. Yeah, I will be happy about that by all means, but it need to do something. Yeah, I can understand it's fucking holidays or like vacations or whatever, but still. Either way, this price action, like look the moves what we did from here, like aggressive, little bit, and this is like freaking dead price action. So yeah, that's a little bit iffy, if you ask me. Mm. Mm. It's been hold quite perfectly. I don't like to use the phrase manipulation, but it's more controlled price action. A little bit too heavy, my opinion, but it is what it is. Like here as well, like yeah, we broke the structure, we close above it, retest, hold, and then literally over here, like we can close it above it. How many times we're gonna freaking try that shit? Took the liquidity, and now we go off. Bye, beep. It's weird. That's why, like, I spend more time right now, like, off the charts than looking at this fucking dead price action. And to be honest with you, it's easier to set up alerts on alts and see how they're gonna behave, and yeah, take the swing on them and have fun with them. Because apparently they gonna do some big things. Hopefully. Mm. What's this bullshit doing? Going off. That's gonna be fun. If Eve's gonna do the move first. Breakout. Close above. One more. Piff. Piffy, piffy, puffy. Oh, I've been there. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so okay. We have the nice hold of the floor. That's good. Same on the retest of it, right? It's been holding. And right now you just want to see this. Up this, close above. Either way, regain June. Just because you will see this happening, right? If you're not gonna skyrocket. All possible. In normal price action, you're gonna see this. Come back, hold this. Create this as your B bottom structure. And then you can long the shit out of it and aim for this area over here. Yeah. Do you know your average price on it? Because I know you are on the spot, and if not, you can DM me about it. But that's what you're looking for in normal price action situation. Yes, that's what you're looking for. You need to regain this to see any strength on it to go higher, and you will either not this, but then a little bit higher on the swing. You might see any resistance forming on it. Come back, hold the floor, so Q3 around ish area, and then off you go. Yeah, but it still have a lot of things to regain. It's holding nicely, but we've been there, right? So many times, like you hold the floor, you regain stuff, and you start failing. Coming back over here as well, floor, regain-ish on the second leg, right? So that was a freaking strong regain, and somehow it managed to fail as well. So yeah, watch out for it, but that's what you want to see. That's why you want to see any fucking strength on it and regain. Like I've been mentioning as well. Like either way, you're gonna fail this, right? But still, you can do and invalidate this, that would be freaking great. Coming back to Q2, either way higher a little bit, and then you have your strength, right? If you do this, then freaking yeah, go. That's awesome. So far, there's a lot of work to do on it. Mm. So yeah, I hope that was useful on it. Playing music here. Okay. There was one more coin that I wanted to look at it, but I don't remember anymore. Nice. Nice holding of the structure. Appreciate that. Get. Anything else, guys, that you want to look at it? Hmm. Yeah, I hear about that one. Yeah, gaming token. I like that. Okay, this is really good. Holding your previous swing. I'm not sure if that's the whole freaking chart, but so far this is good. Yes, you create a new low, that's fine, but you need to regain that. How do you do that? Uh, yeah, you need to invalidate this swing. So to do that, you will need to put some work into it. Eventually, you're not gonna wait because it's quite, it's 70 fucking percent. Anyhow, the best thing of it is, oh fuck you, try to failing that. That sucks because it did a quite good job regaining this swing, holding low, high, and now you have high, low, and you're freaking failing that. So, okay. Either way, you are failing this swing in June. You really want to hold this area, and that means this, right? You want to hold it. Either way, you're coming back lower, then this is your last hold. If not, I'm not sure if this even gonna hold you because it's been tested technically already with this wick, right? So those are two areas that you can long from it. If so not, then of course regain this, right, and try to go for this swing over here, right? This resistance over here. That's what you're aiming to go and regain that. If that's happened, then you need to settle a really steady higher low and go from that. So far, yes, you have a nice floor, what you're holding. But if you are failing already on June, then that's, I mean, not really failing right now, but you're just retracing from it. If that's going to continue to go lower and to retest daily, yes, that might happen as well because we didn't do that. So we still can see something like this, right? It's all freaking impossible, but that's why I'm saying 0.079, that's what you want to hold. If so, you still can go deep, a little bit deeper, 0.077-ish area, and that's what you want to hold continuously. That's what you are aiming. I would like to go right now to do something like this. Right? Nice stepwise, holding structure and forming Yeah, because you took out the 100 axis already and 50 axis, right? This is your order book, and then holding this whole structure as your support. That's what I would like to see on it. Yes. So that's my takeaway on it. Think. Did I add it over here? Yeah, I had it. Oh, there you have it. I've been here. I already been here. But what did we do? Yeah, this is obvious. Yeah, so far it's technically doing what I draw. So yeah, let me erase this shit. Yeah, you just literally grinding higher, right? This is your low, high, low, high, and you literally regain that. So you still can, if there is a need for it, come lower, retest that area or ish, and you still continue to go higher, right? Be careful because you literally aiming for the bigger resistance higher on it, and there are two. Wait, what I'm doing? There are two resistance area above it. This area, and the biggest one is of course over here and a little bit higher as well. So you will see any bounce from those two areas. Definitely this one, right? And the higher when you go. So yeah, but you're still grinding. You're creating higher highs and low. So that's good. That's great. That's positive. You regain even your 14-ish area, 1403. So that's great. Yeah, fine. It's quite old. So yeah, really nice. You even regain this resistance. So that's good. So far, yeah. Doing this. Like I said, you might have something like this. Grind. Right? Depends what freaking Bitcoin's gonna do. Take the liquidity and then off you go. Right? Mm, mm, mm. Really? Really? I'm not sure what happened here, but uh, technically, you already can see it, right? So, but I will not take this at all. I got hacked a little. Yeah, I saw it on the Viking stream, right? This is no bueno at all, right? So not even worth it to chart it. Yeah, this is gone. But if they're gonna come back to life, I'm not sure how deep they get hacked, if they can survive or not. But if you want to see any strength, then freaking, you know what you need to do on it. Then that's need to freaking go big time and quite heavy, right? Resistance coming back and holding this, and then you have the strength back on it. But to do this, require quite amount of strength on something that's been hacked. And I don't think people gonna believe it that it's gonna come back in the life or whatever it's gonna do. But yeah. This what it is. Circle of life, I guess. Something popping. Curve. Nice. Nice. And there you have it. Next setup. Bang. Regain. High. Failing. Coming back. Holding the structure. Yeah, it is a nice one. Oh. Jesus, that hold of this floor, it's heavy. Coming back, you really need to hold this. Otherwise, I'm not sure if that floor is gonna hold. But it's nice regain. Really good. Technically, we broke it, but anyhow, who cares, right? Right now, this situation of Bitcoin. How is this bullshit doing? Is it still alive, by the way? And why is it still alive? Never mind. We're gonna do exactly the same over here then. View on packs. What do you mean on packs? I have a bot on packs and I'm manually trading it as well on the side. Oh, what's my view as in what it's gonna do on packs? So far it's in positive. So the thing is, like, okay, if you're gonna go by normal situation in the market, if packs gonna go off, then I'm not sure Bitcoin's gonna do that as well, of course, right? Because it's one or another go. So far, packs have a little bit more positivity to go higher because we kind of technically holding this structure quite nicely as well. If that's gonna pop the weekly, then higher it is, right? Speaking about, it didn't broke anything. So this didn't broke anything yet. So there is no need to aim for bearish superfib yet. It's still really nice, and this freaking superfib plays quite well as well, right? So yeah, it can go. And if we're gonna regain on pegs weekly and start to break up closer to 3.445 ish area and regain this, then to be honest with you, it's gonna be much more easier to regain 359 and maybe do even all-time high around ish 3.8 4K. But that's quite a stretch, right? Why I'm thinking that? Just because we're doing kind of the same price action from here, right? And we did technically from here to the all-time high 26%. So doing it exact the same thing, 22-ish, right? So yeah, it all depends, right? Flip the weekly right now or in one of the 2 days, then we might go and see a higher price action. But it still can move freaking even 10%, right? To do the double top on it. And I would like to see then Bitcoin. If that's going to happen, then I would like to see Bitcoin coming back to 100.9 ish area and then reverse, right? So that means doing something like this and going lower, so Bitcoin can do this, right? That's what I would like to see. That's going to be like a perfect scenario. If you're going to get it, I don't think so. Right? But that's what I'm kind of aiming for. Yes, it looks good. Really freaking positive. And strong as well to go higher. Just because of holding the June and your previous structure, your previous low. But we didn't break either. So, yeah. Still have some room to run on it. 4 hour either way. So that's one even looks a little bit better and more positive, in my opinion, right? We're still holding the floor. June, May, we didn't even retouch that. Flipping Q. Then you go to weekly, all of the dailies above. You setting a new high. So new high, coming back. And off you go to this price action over here, right? So yeah, still positive so far. It looks good. But that's the whole situation. The whole market looks kind of good because it's been held quite heavily on both sides. So now it's just like a ticking bomb, like which one's going to go off first, and then the rest is following. And then that means like in no matter of situation of in the way of up or down, right? So yeah. Oh, and see, I was quite waiting over here, and we just literally popping and coming quite close to a weekly. Oh, fucking hell, I have for each. And now we might pop it, right? If that's gonna hold on the daily or on the week 4 hour, start holding this and grinding to close above it, then hype might finally pop the high, right? On this structure and continue go higher. Oh yeah, all still positive. We still have some room to run, but that's like just because we've been holding this fucking price action for so long. We've been dead on volume, technically. Yeah, it's something, I guess. So far, we're still 3 hours close above the weekly. Then it's gonna be all Gucci. Talk nice about Griffane? No, there is no need. If it shows some strength, then yeah, I would and talk nicely about it. So far, nope. That's an ugly goat. Or what the fuck it is. Full moon in there, so I expect to mark the toppies. Yeah. Long and short ratio. I didn't cover it because Viking did it already, so let me refresh it. It's still freaking 63% and shorts against 36 long, so yeah, heavy. Heavy to go higher, of course, but this seriously can flip in a freaking day, right? Tomorrow it can be even fucking higher, like this. So yeah, today it looks good, but South Park Simpson did it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if this keeps piling and really go above like 70%, then we will fucking pop the all-time high, definitely. Quicker than we even think. But yeah, if we're gonna see something like this again, like turning around, doing fucking middle way percentage on it, or like going again to 76 long, then we're gonna fuck around on the price action for a while, right? If you start to continue doing this percentage or even higher on the shorts, then yeah, if people are start to shorting more Bitcoin, then we're gonna pop it, right? Definitely, definitely that's gonna happen, and eventually, yeah, we still like aiming to go for the fucking wall, right? It's still pushing it, and it didn't decrease that. No, not even. So they even put it more on top of it. Like you see, we came close to it over here in this price action. So it's been 800 and 820, 996 even. So yeah, they've been heavily piling it up. Oh, yeah, after that we have one more 600, and if we pop this one, then the next one's gonna go off as well. It's not much that's gonna hold us. Still 114. So that's gonna be a Gwice pop. Motum joined the pre-sale weekly ago. What the fuck is that? Motum Finance. What is it about? Ugh. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, I'm having as well, like both ways. Yeah, up and down. Exactly. Exactly. I have no fucking clue. I don't even bother to like try to predict because none of it will fucking come out with this dead price action. Chain instant deposits open. But is there a need for it? Motum? Is there a need for it? Around the grid bot. Yeah, they're good. Is there a use case or a use case there is, but is there wait, what's the ticker, right, for it? Mm. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's the grid bots are quite good. You can spread it quite nicely and thin as well, and like both ways. And either way, you're gonna be covered. So it's nice. Yeah, scaling orders. Yeah, I'm using this as well quite often lately. You're just buying and selling constantly. Yeah, most of the finance coins are the same. One day or another, they will die. The thing is, like with those, like maybe the the structure and the fundamentals behind the project are quite good and can be useful for some of the companies, whatever. But the coin, what they release with them, there is no use case for it. Most of the times, easy way to spray limits, yeah. So there is no point to buy that or hold that or whatever. Or let me have a look. That's gonna be all. Yeah, we're still aiming to go higher. If that's gonna be popped, then we can go. Was the best coin? Bro, I'm not sure if that was the best coin ever. Oh, did you freaking... Please don't turn into a old member what we used to know on it. But I'm not sure if that's the best coin. It looks like, but I mean, yeah, if you catch the freaking longs on it on once in XRP year time, then yeah, maybe. uh, yeah, insane moves. Yeah, it does. Yeah, holding guys, no good moves. Yeah. The best thing is what you can do with this shit if you want to buy somewhere over here, which you limit order somewhere over here, and that's it. And ping pong it. Like that's the only thing. And forget about it if you want that. But that's the only freaking thing what you can do. That's all about it. Just freaking forget about it. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be all. Not much to say about it. Just watch the 4 hour. If we start to close above this freaking price section over here, or the bodies, then of course like 1.97. I put a little bit lower just because I'm aiming on this structure. Not really keen on this, but more on this structure. It's kind of the same. And like you see, we've been 4 times already on the wick. So if we start to close right now, somewhere in 3 hours above the weekly, then freaking yeah, we definitely gonna go off. But if that 4 hour gonna turn around and do some sketchy things on below weekly and definitely below the daily, and we're gonna fucking around over here for a while if we're not gonna go lower and retest finally the lows and bounce from it. Like the crazy ones I see, yeah. Also spread into you dating scenes. Yeah. Yeah, we have some PTSD from that coin. And the person who've been trading about on it be quite heavy on it. So yeah, we have some we've been through some shit. So yeah. But yeah, watch the 4-hour right now because the previous one was a little bit undecided. And if you don't like this price action to look at it, go to 1 hour. Same shit, same bullshit, same dead price action, but still you see a little bit more on structure and you can pinpoint it a little bit heavier, like where are we gonna close or where are we gonna fail on it, right? So right now, technically what we did, yes, 1 hour we close above 1093, right? But so far, if we're not gonna go higher and do some damage on the higher price action, that's gonna be freaking second sneaky close, but we're gonna do it in a row, right? So please, that's horrendous. Gonna be. Watch out for it as well. But yeah, that's how you look at it. Like that's what I'm looking at. If this is start to get like freaking dead ass, then I'm going to 1 hour just to see some movements on it. And if that's gonna be boring as fuck, then go to freaking 1 minute and have fun. But only then, right? So far, yeah, it's still 3 hours to go. That we're gonna close this freaking 4-hour candle and maybe gonna see some direction on it. And if not, then definitely we need to watch for the daily to close above this freaking 1095-ish or 1017-ish, even better, right? You really want to regain something right now. Otherwise, it's gonna be that freaking price action till we're gonna grind this shit out of it, right? And then do something fucking nasty as this, right? So it is what it is, but patient is the key, they say, right? Or something like this. I don't know. I don't have patience at all. So yeah, that's why I'm staying away from the charts most of the times and just do some fun things with the family and friends and the loved ones or anything, and then just put your alerts, like all of those like lines which you having like on the yeah, sleepy. That's the best thing what you can do. Like use your freaking horizontal line, right? Set it on the closes, on the bodies. Okay. Set it over here somewhere and one in the freaking in the middle, right? Use it as a range or even your swing points on 4-hour. I'm not even bothered to put them in because that price action is freaking horrendous. And use your alerts, right? Alert me freaking heavily when the price coming over here or over here over here or somewhere, right? Use that and go have fun with outside or touching grass or whatever. But so far, this is freaking dead ass. Right? That's what I'm doing most of the times. So yeah, that's a tip, but still hype, right? If we're not gonna regain this, so that's gonna be your failure, and that's gonna be following by Bitcoin as well. Might be why? Because from this high, this low, we create a new one. Right now, if you're not gonna regain that, come back, hold, go again, or go lower. Easy as that. And if you're gonna do some stupid things, then the only thing what I want to see, and that's same on Bitcoin, is as stupid as possible, is this. One freaking big ass dildo. Do this, even a little bit higher, do this, grab all of this freaking stupid liquidity over here, and then we finally can do some normal PA maybe. I don't know. So far, so good. And same thing, like just because I'm still yapping around. Hey guys, remember one thing, like we don't need to do crazy numbers or going like freaking to 200 or whatever what people are expecting, right? Why? Just because from this high to the previous fucking all-time high, what did we do? 220%. So from this previous high to right now, what we are at 66, right? So like 20-ish area, it's gonna be 120, right? So that's 80% area, and then do the same 20-ish, 33. You measure that, and maybe 200 max, right? But I'm not really seeing that happening. If you're gonna do that, let's see. I will be happy if that's happened. But I see like on fucking Twitter and whatever, like 400, 600, 9K, 900K Bitcoin this year. I mean, yeah, have fun. I hope, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be the reasoning price action that we're gonna see it right now. So yeah, what you guys thinking? What we're gonna do? And of course, you're gonna say like boost the price action like 1 million this year, but I know you're already longer than today. Oh yeah, the one that I was aiming for. Yeah. It kind of looks like we are doing this, but somehow I'm having feeling that we're doing this on Bitcoin. Can be me. My stupid ass. Oh yeah. Just because the thing is like I seriously not really understanding that people like not even in our server, not that many people are bearish, right? I mean it's weird to say bearish because we are not. It's not more likely the retracement we are waiting for. But like on kind of if you are going on the internet and gonna look at Twitter, the first page, like freaking everyone is bullish as fuck, right? I'm seeing like even position going by fucking 100x's, right? Over the top, longing it. This shit. So I don't know. Like I feel we're gonna wreck the shit out of it, and wrecking this, bro, that's gonna be freaking painful. For some people doing one more quick leg down. Dang. I don't know. It's weird. I really don't want to think about that much about it, like which way or which what we're gonna do. I just want to see like, okay, give me the next better close, right? Anyhow, it's a daily or 4 hour. Give me a better close, and then I'm gonna see like, okay, yeah, then this is the way, right? What we're gonna follow. So far, yeah, see, that's what I mean. This big ass candle. Yeah, Bitcoin need to do fucking 4 candles, and Hype's gonna wait and just do one big ass dildo. So yeah. Agree. I see he's doing some more drops. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. That does explain the lungs, all right? That everyone is shorting. What do you mean? What does that explain to you? I think everyone is bullish as fuck. Yeah, could be. Yeah. That's true because technically, long and short ratio is the freaking retail shorting the shit out of it, while everyone else is longing it, right? So if we start flipping that, then we can wreck the longs, and then freaking to the moon, to the moon. Which moon? Before we get into the hundreds ish. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's see. That's why I mean, like, unfortunately, we need to sit back and watch the price actions going how it is. And if we start to regain some really freaking major things, as in 109 or 110, those two areas, and I mean by that not only close but on the wick as well, then finally we can say like, yeah, okay, let's go and do the fucking big ass dildo to a 120-ish K, come back and do it again, one last leg up. Right. But that's only then. So far, we freaking still are in this range, if you can call this a range, whatever it is, was lately from 22 June, almost a little bit over a couple weeks. We're doing some grinding stuff to the upside, but it's low volume shit. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's Lansby every single day in the bathroom. Training. Okay. So yeah, it is what it is. Take it by the day, I would say. Look at the 4 hour right now, and the next one might be major. If you're gonna see some retracement on it, then yeah, then that's gonna be grinding to the sideways for a while. If then we're gonna start breaking anything, Q3, it is. If not, 106 to its second level to long it, right? Keep this price action intact and going higher, then it's fine. Either way, then we're gonna start failing and go lower, but that's gonna be major retracement. So we will mention that either way on the day or two, or even maybe next week. Let's see. But so far, we're still grinding it, right? We didn't higher time from break anything major yet. Okay? Keep that in mind and take it what it is. All right? Keep it safe. Keep it with stop loss without cross. Lansby. And yeah, I will see you on the flip side, I guess. If not, on the voice chat in the server. All right. Have a good one, guys. Trade away or stay away and touch some grass if you want, if you wish to. And if not, then be patient, I guess. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye.